Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to the channel. My name is Katie, and I am so happy that you're here. Let's just get started. So I'm going to pull an animal card for you, representing you for the month of May. So let's see which animal energy wants to come out for Libra. I feel all sticky today. Let's see. Ooh, you got vulture spirit. So vulture spirit is all about wasting nothing. I'm getting this sense that you're kind of not seeing everything around you or having like an appreciation for it. Oh, this is interesting. You're so fixated on not wasting anything that you're almost suffocating the energy around certain things so that it's not flowing. For a lot of you, you're in this headspace of money. There's a bunch of literature out there about the flow of money and how we relate to money, how we use money, and how it flows in and out, and it's just an energy, right? And I feel like a lot of you are being called to change the way that you look at money, your relationship with money, and realize that nothing is wasted if it's being used to create joy in your life. And so I think something that could be really good for you is to really bring gratitude in situations where you are spending money. Okay, I'm sure more of that is going to be coming out. I don't want to spend too much time. You can read all the books. I'm trying to think of, there's one in particular. The way we see money, how money flows. Oh, if you guys remember it, there's this really good book. Oh, the success of money. It's something. Anyways, if I think of it, I'll put it in the description. Okay, so I pulled a rose card that's kind of your environment. I got brothers of the rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. Okay, this is making so much sense because typically the masculine energy is all about providing, which a lot of that, I mean, when we think about stereotypical men and what they've been conditioned to believe, men are conditioned to believe that they need to provide for their family financially. And that's one of the most important roles that they play in the family unit. And so you're definitely in this environment where you can hone in on this masculine energy, this masculine way of looking at your finances. And I feel like you need to look at that kind of unapologetically. You also need to come to it with a practicality that you're not spending money on things that aren't really bringing you joy or really supporting you and the people that you share your life with. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some tarot to see what comes out for you, Libra, in the month of May. Watch, you're gonna be getting all these pentacles. Okay, let's see what needs to come out for Libra. I feel like with it spring and like the energy starting up, some of you are like, I need to go on a shopping spree. Like you want to spruce up your look, spruce up your house. I think that is so good as long as you're doing it from a place that one is like thought out and two, you know that it's bringing you joy. Like don't be crazy and be spending money if you don't have it. But money can provide a lot of enjoyment. Okay, yes. Oh my God. Okay, so you have two pentacles and you have two major arcana. Okay, so the first one that came out is the Two of Pentacles. So this is all about balancing, right? It's everything I've been talking about. Like, feel free to spend on things that bring you joy, but also be like willing to save and see how that can make you feel joyous too. Like there's something always nice about having like a reserve, and there's something really prideful when you look into your account and you see all of this money that you've been saving, and then you're like, I'm gonna go spend it on a vacation, or you save it for a rainy day. It's always good to be financially fit, okay? Which kind of leans into our Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands has a really good business sense. She's very confident. She's really good at like wanting to help you push your project along. So I feel like she's kind of asking you to create some sort of goal for yourself. And I'm not saying, I mean, it could be for some of you that you set a financial goal that you want to have a certain amount saved in your bank account. For others, it could be that you want to actually do like a financial analysis and see where you're spending your money. I did that in my 20s and I realized I was spending way too much money at Starbucks. So Queen of Wands is all about bringing the practicality and the business sense to whatever the theme is. And your theme right now is definitely your finances. You also got the King of Pentacles, okay? Your reading is amazing. So King of Pentacles is, it can represent a mature man, but I feel like this is you. I feel like you're being called to kind of grow into your financial maturity. So if you're spending all of your money, going out every Friday and Saturday night on drinks, or, you're meeting up with friends all the time, spending all your money at brunch, or, on clothes, like okay, can't believe I'm saying this, but I am all for looking good and feeling good in the clothes that we wear, but we don't need like 100 pairs of shoes. And that's weird. Anyone that knows me personally, this is weird coming from me, because I got a lot of shoes, but they bring me joy. Okay, I do feel like, back to this King of Pentacles, you are definitely being asked to, again, mature in your financial fitness. And I think this is really a fun time for you to really explore what finances mean to you and be able to bring a practicality to your finances. Pretty much you just got to grow up when it comes to your finances. Start saving, start spending your money a little more wisely, because we need to have money saved up so that we can make bigger things happen, like getting into a house, buying a better car, going on those vacations we want to go on. Like, it's all fun stuff, but you have to bring a maturity and a practicality to it in order to be successful and really get all of the joy that you want from it. Okay, so let's see, what else does Libra need to know for the month of May? I just heard this, like, you need to protect your resources. So again, I do feel like saving is a good thing for you. Oh my gosh, a whole row of major arcana. You got another king too. Okay, so you have Temperance under the Pentacles. Temperance, again, it's all about that balance, which the Two of Pentacles, there is kind of this juggling of money and there needs to be balance put in place. And I feel like once you kind of gain that maturity that King of Pentacles brings, you are going to have more of a balance when it comes to your play versus, how do I want to put this? Like saving, right? Like, I don't want you to just save everything and not enjoy life. There needs to be a balance between the two. Maybe you set a financial goal of savings, and then once you hit that goal, you treat yourself a little bit. And then you hit a different goal and you treat yourself. See how that balance is kind of working? Okay, so right under your Queen of Wands, you have Queen of Swords. King, not Queen, King of Swords. And the King of Swords is all about structure. It's about routine. It's all about having that head over your heart. So it is going to take some self-discipline for you to say, when you get that paycheck, okay, you're like, oh, I really want to go buy, that pair of shoes, but instead say, okay, so this pair of shoes, let's say it costs $75. Instead, I'm going to put that $75 away. It's going to take that type of discipline and having it turn into a routine where you're always putting savings away first so that it becomes habitual for you, okay? But the King of Swords is definitely supporting that. And it's also nestled right under the Queen of Wands, which is telling me that when you can put this structure and this routine into place, that Queen of Wands energy, that practicality is almost going to just melt right into you, and it's going to start becoming habit, which is what we want, right? That's the only way that you can gain financial freedom, is to have financial habits. It's just like eating healthy. You have to make that a habit in order to see a change. You have to have healthy financial habits to see your finances change, okay? And then right under King of Pentacles, we have the Moon. And the Moon, well, let's just, for some reason, I need to read this. The path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way, one step at a time. So you might be a little unclear as to why this is important for you. I mean, I do feel like oftentimes there are two things that we focus on in life. It is relationships and it is finance. And so you are in this energy. I feel like there's something for you coming in the fall, and this is preparing you for it. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be something that needs a big chunk of change. Okay. You might be moving somewhere else. You might be buying a house. You might get inspired to start a business and you need some savings in order to get that started. Okay. Something big like that. So I feel like when you are starting to get bogged down by saving, and you're starting to feel unmotivated to save, keep thinking of this moon card and let it motivate you to keep saving, because something big is coming, okay? Something big coming. All right, let's get the last row out for Libra. This is such a beautiful reading. It's very optimistic. It feels very fair, very strong, very doable. I mean, I can't believe all the arcana. You just got Judgment, so that's a whole nother arcana. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arcana. Okay, usually when a major arcana comes out, that means that there's big change coming. Again, big change coming in the fall. You need to prepare for this. It is good change. Don't let it like freak you out. It is good change. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing because you got another pentacle. You started with pentacles and you're ending with pentacles. Money, 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 money. Okay, so you have Judgment. Again, this is so funny. Right under your 2 of Pentacles, your choice, Temperance, which is bringing balance. You have Judgment now, which is you being able to finally be like decisive. I think you're going to have this mindset shift where you're like, nope, this feels good to save. I feel better about myself. I feel like I'm achieving these goals. I feel good doing this financially fit habit. So it's going to become more second nature. I do feel like sometimes Judgment also comes in with a choice. Okay, this isn't like the fall. Okay, there's going to be, you're going to have like a test. I feel like towards the end of May where, it's like, this is a great example. One of your friends is going to come to you and say, oh my God, I found this really awesome vacation. It's super affordable. Let's do it. But if you take this trip, that is going to make it so that you're not meeting your financial goal. So you really have to, pros and cons this situation to make the best choice for you. Do you want to go and have a trip with this friend? Really think about that, like what that brings to you. If the memory of being with this friend, like maybe you're not with them all the time or you're really connected to this friend, maybe that is the right choice. However, on the other end, save. Like I feel like it's being screamed at you to save and to change your financial habits. Okay, so you've got to outweigh that. Interesting. Okay, so you have 8 of Cups reversed. And this is coming right after this choice. So I'm just going to tell it like it is. If you decide to do this big thing, whatever it is, this thing that takes a little chunk of change, right? I feel like that is going to set you in a stagnation for the rest of the summer where you're not going to save as much as you could have. It's going to create a mindset that minimal is enough. However, if you can take, sorry, I've got an eyelash in my eyes, it's driving me nuts. Sorry about that. If you can take the other hand and really save, and maybe even save more than you thought you could, that is going to be like you almost accept that this is your new way of life and saving is going to come a lot easier for you. I mean, I can tell you right now what the better choice is. Whether you take it or not, that is 100% up to you. And both are fine. You know what I mean? Either road is fine for you. We have choices, we have discretion, we, make our own destiny. However, you end with this Pentacles, okay? So you end here with this 6. If you can really change this habit, 6 of Pentacles is all about having enough. Having enough, so you have so much that you want to be able to give and you want to donate because you're so abundant. And it feels, I think you're going to feel so good when you start saving that you're not going to clench onto things anymore. Like you think about a pair of shoes and you're like, oh, those are nice, but there's not that like pull that I need to have those shoes anymore. Then when you're in a position, you know, where you have savings, you see these shoes and you're like, oh, I can afford these shoes. I'm going to buy these shoes because I want them, not because I need them to make me feel better. I don't need them to fulfill something in me that's missing. Ooh, we have not even touched on that, people. Ooh, this is a shift that you're going through too. This idea that you have your relationship with money, sometimes you fall into this trap of buying things to make you feel more self-worth. It makes you feel good. It's the whole concept behind shopping therapy. But when you're able to go through this and really change the way that you view money, the way you spend money, the way you receive money, it changes the way that you view yourself and your worth. Ooh, I just got it, like, you are enough. Like, you finally realize that you're enough without all of these things. How beautiful is that, Libra? Oh my God. That feels so good. I want you to comment on this, okay? Because this, I feel like this is very specific. It was completely clear and drawn out in the cards. I want to hear how your relationship has changed with money, how you view money, if you're saving. I just want to hear from you, okay? I love hearing from you. That wraps up your reading. I hope that you liked it. I hope it gave, I feel like it gave you specific things. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you know when I'm putting out more content. And Libra, I will see you next time.